Hmm. Okay, so this is the jelly beans question on workbook page 40, question 7. Here is a question that I think actually most of us would find that it's not too complicated because it's only two sentences, two very short sentences. Shanti packs 4,689 jelly beans equally into 15 bags, and there are some jelly beans left. How many jelly beans are they left? Okay, so fairly quickly to read it. So this is the jelly beans that are going to be packed, 4,689 of them, and they are going to be equally packed into 15 bags. And there says there are some jelly beans left. Okay, and how many are they left? And by now, many of us will be able to say that okay, they know where this is going, what operation to use, and what's the meaning of left. If for some of us, perhaps we need to find out more. So I have a big bag. So basically, I have a big bag of beans, jelly beans. Okay, you like jelly beans? Quite nice to eat. They comes in all sort of flavors now. And okay, so basically, you're going to pack them into bags. Okay, 15 bags maybe for giving somebody. Okay, and okay, so 15 of such bags. And then after that, there are some jelly beans that got left out. They are not being packed. Okay, so that's the left that we are talking about. And how many of such jelly beans didn't get into the bag? Now, for some of us who are, I say, quite good with model drawing, you probably be thinking, how do I represent this as a model? So you have some bags, 15 of them. Each of them have some amount, a 15 number of bags. Okay, all together, and then you have these beads here that didn't get packed. Okay, so you have 4,689 jelly beans altogether. There are 15 bags. Inside the bag, they are all equal, and then there are some left over. Okay, very quickly, a lot of us say, okay, use division because you are dividing them into bags. Okay, cool. So I could go straight into it. I have all of them. So all jelly beans is 4,689 jelly beans. I packed them into 15 bags. So I could use division. So if I use this, if I'm going to write this down, 4,689 divided by 15. Now my question will be, what what's the meaning of the answer? Because I have an equal, right? Equal to an amount. What does this answer? What is this answer supposed to represent? And then I think by now a lot of us say, okay, I know what this is called. This left over here is called the capital letter remainder. Okay, so are you able to find it inside the equation? So most of us say, okay, it's likely to be this thing, remainder. Then my question is, what do you think this stands for? This this portion here. Okay, quotient, quotient. Probably some of you are calling out here, quotient. At this point of time, I would love to share with you, okay, um, this picture. Okay, take a quick look. You have this division equation called 11 divided by 2 equals to 5 remainder 1. Okay, by now most of us are able to do that, right? So I have 11. So if I put it in a jelly beans story, 11 jelly beans divided into just now divided by 15, right? So which one's representing the bags in this equation? So 11 is the jelly beans. So the dividend is the jelly beans, and the divisor is that's 2. That's the 2 bags. Okay, most of us are quite cool with that. So then you have quotient remainder. That's what most of us are familiar with, right? So most of us are able to say, okay, remainder one is the answer we are looking for. What left over. then what does 5, the quotient, represent? Okay, this is a question for you. You tell me the next time you see me. What do you think the quotient represent? Okay, so back here. We are looking at the jelly beans now. Back this here. So most of us, okay, I know what we are looking at. We need to do division. 4,689 divided by 15. Okay, this I can use my calculator here. I do not need to go into long division. Over at the side here, I have my scientific calculator from the computer. I hope you are using your own calculator. And I can do 4,689 divided by 15. And as expected, I should see a decimal. Now, can anybody explain why is there decimal? What does decimal mean? Okay. Ah, okay. So, if I fit this into a long division working, what should it look like? How do I get from here the decimal answer? How do I get to the quotient remainder so that I can get remainder easily? Okay, so give you some time to think about it. You can pause the video here, then you think about what the questions I just posted. Number one, what does the quotient represent? Number two, how do I get to the remainder if I'm using a calculator? I have 312.6. Okay, and then why do I get a decimal? 0.6. What does 0.6 mean? Okay, so for you to think about these questions, when you see me next time, tell me the answers for these questions. Okay, how is it I can, from the decimal point, get to quotient remainder? Clue, maybe what did we just talk about recently? About decimals? What can we convert it into? What does quotient, what's the quotient in the long division stands for? Okay, alright, so I'll give you the answer here for the last portion. So I'll get to the quotient, and now I know that by right my quotient should be 312 here. Okay, so for 312 here, I will use 312 here, multiply by 15. That should give me here. Okay, so there are, sorry, there are how many jelly beans left? Okay,